Asha studied in one of the country's top engineering colleges and immediately joined a famous software company. After a few years, she decided to move to another software company. She applied for the position of technical architect, a high-paying but challenging job. Her dream is to grow in the technical leadership path. The interview was tough, but she did well. HR was friendly. Her future in the new company looked promising. She happily joined the new company. Immediately she was assigned a client project and everyone in the team looked cooperative. Her role was technical architect and she was happy with her role. A few weeks passed. She thought everything was going well. Suddenly she got a call from her senior manager. She rarely spoke to him. Why is he calling me? There was no planned meeting, she thought. The senior manager was very angry. Asha, why are you neglecting your role? How can you be so irresponsible? Why does your design have such a big problem? You need to show some ownership. With your experience, I expected more, he shouted. Asha was puzzled. She replied in a trembling voice. Wait. What happened? I did the design myself. My design was discussed and accepted. Team members are implementing the same design. Hundreds of design patterns ran through her mind. No, I gave the best design. There is nothing wrong with it. She assured herself. We have got huge customer escalation. One of the components has a big issue. It came up during the client demo. I had no clue about such a big problem. What about our reputation with the client? Said senior manager angrily. Now Asha is puzzled. Her design is solid. Design is her job and she has done it perfectly. The issue can only be in the implementation of the design. In fact, Asha had already observed that one of the team members, Bob, had low competency. He was struggling to understand the design. But why Anup did not report it? Anup is the team manager. It is his job. Why am I getting the blame for it? She was worried. Senior manager's loud voice brought her back to reality. He shouted, when a customer escalates, who should defend our side? Isn't that you? Asha did not know what to say. Asha, speak up, how can you be so arrogant? The manager shouted at her again. But the design was correct and it was approved, said Asha, still trying to hold her ground. Asha, if you keep telling us your design is right, does that mean our team culture is bad, or does it mean we don't have the technical abilities to implement the design? Or are you blaming our internal project reviews are bad? Do you want customers to think like that? Don't you care about our company's reputation? The manager's voice was shaking with anger. It was clear that this was a huge escalation that would affect the company. Asha didn't know what to say. She still did not understand why the manager was upset with her. She did her job. However, the project manager Anup and the team member Bob were wrong. Why should the senior manager shout at her? But why did project manager Anup didn't say anything? Little did she notice that the project manager Anup and the team member Bob were smoke buddies. They used to take smoke breaks together. Anup wanted to shield Bob. Asha was hardworking from her childhood. All her teachers praised her for her hard work. Due to her hard work, she scored well in the exams and got into the top engineering college. She also worked hard in her company. Hard work is the key to success, she believed. She also believed socializing was a waste of time. She would rather read a technical article than go on a tea break with team members. They just gossip and waste time, she thought. When her friends asked her to socialize more and understand the office more, she always refused. If I am doing my job, why should I care, she thought. She need not have always wasted time, but she could have mingled with her team members and understood their dynamics. Probably in this escalation incident, if she had known the people involved and their relationships, it could have helped her. She could have anticipated what is likely to happen. Though it is not her job, making the project manager Anup understand the issues caused by his buddy Bob would have helped. If it failed, she could have immediately escalated the matter to the senior manager. Do you want to hear more corporate stories like this? If yes, hit that bell icon. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Now, coming back to Asha's story. What went wrong? Asha misunderstood the definition of hard work as not socializing. She was not street smart. She just took her job description as a set of rules. You may have heard. Hey, you are not street smart. You should have noticed the changing rules. Have you ever wondered, where are these changing rules written? Why can't anyone tell me when these change? Well, the changing rules of the office game will not be told to you. The job description cannot tell everything. The bookish knowledge won't teach some things. What if boss suddenly changes? The reputation you built so far will be erased. You are new to your new boss. You may have to work as if you joined the company today. What if a project fails? Suddenly everyone might want to avoid you. What happens when there is a recession? All promises you got earlier may suddenly become meaningless. No one is going to tell you that promises can't be kept anymore. You need to sense it. There are many factors around you: office, customer, team, industry, skills, etc. Collectively, these are called environmental factors. These decide your overall growth in the organization. You need to start observing how the team functions, how the project runs, and how the organization works. You also need to observe things that do not seem relevant at first look. So pay attention in team meetings even if the topic is not related to your work. Go to at least some team gatherings and outings. Also, be in touch with other teams in the company. It is going to help in many ways. You will be able to anticipate issues. You also can anticipate who can help you when in need. You will become a far more effective person. This will also help you understand the game of job and career. You will also sense when the rules of the game change. Start watching the work environment from today. Won't you? Do let us know in the comments.